Hey everybody, it's happy time. We're gonna read a story together. It's called Noah and the Ark, and it's got all these cute little cuddly creatures on it. Isn't that special? Alright, let me just sit down right next to you. We're gonna read this book together. Isn't that cute? Oh, Noah and the Ark. Yay! Look at that ark. It's got a little happy elephant on there. Yay! I survived the destruction of the world. Okay. One day, you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm actually gonna read the actual words. One day, Noah asks the owl to help him plan and build an ark. Okay? An owl. I'm gonna warn you right off the bat. They really didn't make it possible to blame God for the entire destruction of the earth, because God isn't fucking mentioned one single time in the entire fucking book. Okay? Just letting you know right now. Noah and the Ark. Nothing to do with God. So he doesn't actually get the plans. It just skips over the whole beginning. It's like God, told Noah there's going to be the storm because God's just sick and fucking tired of all these evil people, and he could use the Holy Spirit and touch these people's hearts and give them a revelation and make them into good people, but he's decided not to do that and to flood the entire fucking earth, including all the little babies. And God doesn't design the ark. The owl, he spends a long time drawing plans for the ark. The owl designs the ark. Good. The owl is the ancient symbol for wisdom, so that may be more accurate than... Okay. Then the other animals get together to decide how each of them can help Noah and the owl. They're like, holy shit, the earth is what? Gonna be flooded. Let's help this motherfucker out. The toucan and the giraffe look for the best trees to cut for the wood of the ark. See, God doesn't need to bother telling Noah what type of wood to get in the Bible. The giraffe and the motherfucking toucan are on it. Then the beaver goes into the forest to cut down the trees. Duh, because beavers are the fucking, lumberjacks of the motherfucking forest. They are the lumberjacks of the nature world. Beaver and his friends work hard all day chopping down them trees. Which all, who fucking cares? Chop down all the fucking trees because they're all gonna be fucking gone. I'm looking up here, which is the screen, but I should be looking down here at you. They don't care, chop down all the fucking trees because they're all about to be underneath the, hundreds of fucking feet of water anyways. They're not gonna fucking survive for 40 days underwater. Then the elephant uses his strength to help carry the heavy logs out of the forest. And the bear saws the logs into the boards. Menial labor. They're just used because they're big giant creatures. The lion and the rabbit carry the boards to the building site. See, Noah had way more fucking help this time. He had help from magical animals. In the old story, he just had him and a couple of his sons or whatever. The wild boar is the foreman. He tells the animals where to put things. The boar, they just arbitrarily, the king of the jungle right here is working alongside a rabbit that he would normally be eating. And he's taking orders from a fucking boar, which he would really love to fucking eat too. So we got the king of the jungle taking orders from a goddamn boar. Whatever. It's a magical story. Things don't have to make sense. The monkey hangs upside down and he nails all the boards into place. And the ants, they even have a job too. They carry all the nails to the monkey so he can nail all the boards into place. And then the parrot, all the parrot's job is to just, he can talk and he's like, lunchtime! And look, after half a day's worth of fucking work, it's lunchtime, and the fucking ark is almost already completely fucking built. Woohoo! Yay! Got that shit done in a hurry. The tortoise eats his lunch. He's got some leafy stuff. The hippo eats a sandwich. Which, you know, they do that, I guess. Eating sandwiches. Of course, the sloth, he has to take a nap after lunch. He's so tired, and sloths are known for being, you know, slothingly. Alright, now they're back to work, and the woodpecker is drilling all the holes for the ark. Yay! Oh, and all the mice are carrying all the screws to all the holes. And the giraffe uses his big neck to help the fox put the finishing touches on the ark. Because after one fucking day of work, the ark is already fucking done. Brilliant. The elephant, here's the secret, the elephant sprays the side of the boat with pitch to make sure the ark is watertight. So there you have it. That's all you have to do to bend the rules of reality and build a fucking boat too fucking huge to support its own weight. You need an elephant and all a bunch of magical animals building your ark and spraying pitch on it. And then, of course, you know, I love how, you know, all these animals are using modern fucking tools and shit. Fucking cans of pitch, modern fucking paint brushes, and modern fucking paint cans. Come on. Did you use your screwdriver to open up that fucking paint can right there? So the zebra's putting on a coat of paint. Uh-oh. The first drops of rain begin to fall on the lion's nose. Man, they just got this shit. He's still holding a fucking paintbrush. God ain't cutting them any fucking slack. He was like, you got 1 day to build a fucking ark, and I ain't giving you 2 seconds longer, bitch. They had to get that shit done in a hurry. The crocodile arrives at the ark with his suitcase. Yay, crocodile. He didn't actually have to build any of the ark. He just kind of shows up at the last second. He's like, oh yeah, I'll just stroll on to the ark. I hope no one notices me. That I just, you know, didn't help build anything. Then the duck goes aboard, and 2 ladybugs run for cover on the ark, because God's like, fuck everything. Motherfuckers better get on the ark quick, because you're gonna fucking die. Looks like a mama and a baby ladybug. He's like, fuck the baby ladybugs. You better get on that motherfucker. The hippo goes aboard as the rain starts to fall harder. Oh no. Here it comes. A bolt of lightning scares the tortoise. Look at that. I don't know if that's God or if that's Zeus, but he's like, move your ass, tortoise. I'm gonna fry you with 1,000,000 fucking volts if you don't move your fucking ass and get on that fucking ark. I'm gonna fucking drown you. And if you don't move fast enough, I'm gonna fucking fry your ass. It's gonna be fucking turtle soup laying out there on the fucking, in front of the ark and shit. Noah calls all the animals to hurry to the ark. The storm gets worse and worse. He's like, God ain't letting up. He's serious about this shit. Of course, it's not God. It's just a bad storm. They don't really mention God at all in this fucking book. And then the lion, he's like, I'm gonna get my checklist and make sure everyone's on board. Oh yeah, 38,000 different species of termite on a wooden boat. Check. You know. Woo! Alright, everyone is safely inside, and the elephant closes the door. The ark drifts on the high waters of the storm. The storm, created by God. Now keep in mind where all these happy, furry, lovable creatures are safely inside the ark. There's Shit tons of people down here in the water. Babies. Babies that were just born yesterday. Babies that were born a week ago. You know, kids that were 5 years old that haven't really had a chance to do anything wrong. People that have lived to be 99 years old and have lived a good, a righteous life. All of them, just fuck all of them. They're all bad. Drowning, the whole fucking thing. All the animals, all the innocent animals that couldn't possibly have been evil, they're all fucking drowned. Fuck all the water creatures. And then these fucking apologists, they want to explain how the Earth gets repopulated after the Ark. They're like, well, then a super evolution comes along and diversifies all the creatures from the Ark to the world, and that's why it's in the current state it's in. While the scientific theory of evolution, which is denied by creationists, takes on the order of, millions to hundreds of millions of years. These motherfuckers want to contend that, about 4,000 to 6,000 years ago, super evolution occurred, and all these fucking creatures from Noah's Ark diversified into the animals we have today. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna deny that evolution could take place over hundreds of millions of years, but then you're gonna call on super duper evolution to speed the process up so you can explain how we got the diversity of animals we got now? Are you fucking kidding me? That doesn't make any fucking sense. If evolution worked that way, fuck, who knows what the current state of species would be if evolution occurred that fast? Because there's thousands of those time spans in millions of hundreds of millions of years. There is super duper evolution. We who knows where we'd be at right now? The human race might be extinct, or we might have moved on to be human race but slightly altered. But anyways, you remember the owl that designed the Ark? He bravely steers the Ark through the terrible rain. God ain't, he's decided to save all these motherfuckers, but he ain't gonna make it easy on them. They're gonna have to keep their shit together. The beaver battens down the hatches. I love that. You remember Bugs Bunny? Batten down the hatches. I already battened them down. Well, batten them down again. We're gonna teach those hatches. The ostrich tries to see if she can help, but she's fucking useless, so she isn't helping. And the panda is rudely awakened by the storm. Hundreds of thousands of people dead, and we're worried about a goddamn fucking panda getting woken up from his little nap while the fucking end of the world is happening. Sorry to ruin your sleep, panda, while, the genocide of your fucking species and every other species is occurring on the face of the fucking planet. Sorry to have disturbed you. Some of the animals begin to feel seasick from the rough weather. They're like, oh, fuck, ugh. He's got, he's almost an atheist. See that almost an atheist symbol right there? He's going to be an atheist just because he's like, God damn, how could God do this to me? Well, don't be an atheist. Believe it. If this story is real, God is real. Can't be an atheist just because you don't like the idea of God. Even if I found out God of the Bible is real, sure, I'd be a theist. Doesn't mean the God of the Bible ain't a cocksucker. Finally, the storm passes and the animals can get some rest. Well, thank the heavens that the animals can finally get some rest. Because I was so worried about them while the rest of the fucking planet is being drowned horribly. They're like, man, the whole the whole world is drowned, but finally I can get some sleep. Meanwhile, all those motherfuckers are sleeping in Davy Jones's fucking locker. Now look at this. This cocksucker, the naughty monkey, makes a hole in the wall. What the fuck, monkey? You trying to fucking snuff out the rest of us? We're all fucked. God made one boat and one boat only, and here comes little monkey to fuck up God's ultimate plan of saving all these animals. Monkey's gonna make a dumbass fucking hole, and then he's plugging it up like he's fucking, like it's the dike. Alright, the water buffalo works in the galley. Good, now we're on a fucking... Now we're really ship shape. We got a fucking galley. He's peeling potatoes. The naughty monkey has to peel potatoes. This is the fucking military. You gonna fuck with us? You gonna fuck with the boat that's supposed to save every species on the entire planet? You done fucked up your peeling potatoes? You dumbass motherfucker. It's a beautiful day on the Ark. Yay, it's such a beautiful day. You know, forget the fact that everyone's dead. That every single one of these animals on the Ark lost their family to a horrible drowning. Yay, it's a beautiful day. We're having so much fun. The rhino takes some time to sit in the warm sunshine. Now that God's let up with the whole fucking storm in the earth thing, some of the animals decide to go swimming in the fucking death waters that are, housing your dead corpses of all your fucking relatives. The elephant jogs around the ship. Look how fun and happy this story is. There's no mention of the angry God and the evil people that the earth had to be drowned for. This is all just happy fun time. The bear has a nap in the sun because God allowed the sun to shine. The fox scrubs the deck. Yay. And then one day, Noah asks the dove to fly and see if he can find any land above the water. Eventually, the tired dove returns with a branch from a tree, indicating land somewhere. God couldn't just have set apart a piece of land and then magically protected it and then just sent all the animals there. Fuck building this whole boat thing. The brave dove receives a medal because he survived his mission. Like I said, this is the motherfucking military. They ain't fucking around. They're like, sure, he got a medal. But if you fuck up, they're like, you gotta peel potatoes, son. You gotta fucking, corporal punishment, maybe. I don't know what they do. This is primitive military, so who knows what, these, who knows what they did back in them days. Get your fucking arm, you fucking poke a hole in the fucking hole, fucking, I'm gonna poke a new hole in you. The koala climbs the mast with the telescope to look out for land. And then one day, land ho! And by the way, the whole 40 days and 40 nights thing, that whole deal, 40 was used all the fucking time back in the day. For a long period of time. It was Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Whenever you go to take a long nap, you catch 40 winks. 40 was just a number that indicated a bunch. You didn't really keep track. It wasn't an exact number. The happy animals dance around the ship in excitement. Yay! God allowed us to survive. Some gather at the side of the ark just to see the dry land. Yay! Yay! We didn't fucking horribly drown like everybody else. We're the chosen people. We're the chosen animals. The owl packs his bags, and the ark finally stops on dry ground because God was gracious enough to give us some land back. Oops. These animals are looking out the wrong side. See all the water down there? They're trying to see the land, but they're looking at the wrong side. And then they wait for the door to be open. They're like, come on, door, open up. The power of Christ compels you. Open up. The animals rush out onto the land. Yay. Whoops. There's still some patches of water. Ha ha ha! I just busted my ass. Ha ha! The animals celebrate the landing and they carry Noah off the ark. Yay! You fucking survived. We all survived. And then the animals say goodbye before they go their separate ways. So, you know, the koala that they showed earlier. Well, you know, I don't understand how he didn't fucking starve to death on this journey, because koalas can only eat eucalyptus leaves off the eucalyptus tree. And I don't think Noah had a whole bunch of them on fucking. Maybe he had everything. Maybe his ark was magic. Because that's about the only way you can explain this shit. Because once you appeal to magic, anything can be fucking possible. But, you know, polar bears, penguins, all of the Arctic animals, all the animals that can't handle, you know, going through the types of terrain that they need to get back to their natural fucking habitat. They got a long fucking journey ahead of them. And apparently they all had to fucking swim because, you know, there's only this. God just left this one little tiny island. There you go. Have fun with your land. And they all lived happily ever after. Except for, you know, the horrible devastation of the entire fucking planet Earth. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that cute? Oh, how pleasant. Now why go through this whole ordeal of building a giant ark? If you're gonna appeal to magic, then why not have your magical god gather all the creatures he wants to save into one spot and then magically protect that spot while he drowns the rest of the world? Or how about this? How about he drowns the entire world, but since we're appealing to magic and anything's possible, all of the animals and people that he doesn't want to drown, like all the little babies and all the people that weren't bad, that probably didn't deserve to be drowned, they just magically don't drown. This is, you know, once we appeal to magic, we can just have magic water that only drowns bad people. Sure, the entire earth is covered in water, but it's water that only affects bad people. So you just have a bunch of people, you know, a bunch of water would come in, and only the bad people would be drowned and washed away, and the water would just pass right through the righteous individuals, you know. Or why even fuck with the water at all? Why not just go, okay, all the bad people, zap, and fucking just get rid of them. Not send them to your basement to be tortured forever, but, you know, just zap them and get rid of them, and just extinguish their consciousness altogether. There's no point in keeping these consciousnesses alive just to fucking torture them for eternity. If you're gonna go that far, don't be quite a sadistic fuck. Just do away with them. Just get rid of them completely. There's no torture is, you know, torture is not fucking necessary in the equation here. Now, I would, you know, why even drown the entire world? Why not just, you know, come down, you know, give these people, you know, proof, give them, you know, touch them with the Holy Spirit, and convert everyone. Not everyone, you know, some people would deny no matter what, but convert almost everybody to a belief of some sort of type of God. You know, if you're God, you could make it, you know, cultural or whatever. You could appear as whatever they're used to being, you know, whatever they think their God looks like. You can appear as that to all the different people at the same time. You know, you could do a lot of different things. If we're talking about an almighty, omnipotent God, we're talking about a God who designed every soul on the planet. Every soul on this planet that he drowned, he designed. And when he finished designing them, he looked at them and he instantly knew the future. As soon as he was designing and or done designing them, instantly knew the future. Allowed them to continue existing exactly the way they were, knowing that they would not meet the test and that they would eventually be drowned by his cataclysmic fucking flood. Okay? If you know the soul that you're creating is going to drown in a giant flood, and then and 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 they're like, oh no, look at all this water. Well, you're going to wish for water because after I drown you, you're going to go burn for eternity. You're going to wish for the flood after you get, done burning in hell for like 1,000 fucking years. So, I mean, this Noah story is not only barbaric, it's completely unnecessary if God was just slightly more intelligent. That's all I'm saying. If God was as smart as me, then the Old Testament wouldn't be barbaric. There probably wouldn't be an Old Testament. It would probably be the one and undeniable book of fucking God, and I'd come down like every fucking, decade or so, and hey, I'm still here and I'm still looking out for you, and I'm the reason that there's no suffering. Fuck this whole test thing and waiting for people to get to heaven. Just put the people that you want in heaven, and the people that you want in hell, just don't create them at all, and just create the end state. Just create the people in the heaven, and that's it. Mission accomplished. No need to go through all this drowning of the world. No need to go through the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. No need to do any of this stuff. Just create the end state exactly the way that you want it, because you're an almighty, omnipotent God, and you know how it's all going to turn out.